Welcome back, guys. Like I said, I'm starting with some setups today. Obviously, you guys can see I'm using Google TV boxes. Walmart sells this ONN brand which, believe it or not, has been a game changer for streaming. Being an Android device, definitely changes the way the market looks as far as getting TV. As you guys can see here, these boxes run with the Google TV platform, which essentially is just like your phone, but compared to the Fire Stick, which I will be showing video of here later on in the next few clips that I'll be posting. As you guys can see, it's pretty responsive. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You know, the Fire Stick has been the thing for many years as far as to get TV and whatnot. And by all means, there's no sponsor to this. I don't want to step on toes or anything, so this is just me giving my input, the information that I've learned, what I've utilized, tips and tricks that I've learned through the years of just messing around and doing the research, learning what IPTV service is, what it's about, using systems to use the IPTV services. So say for instance you find one that you like, right? And usually they come with a pretty generic interface. There's other options out there. You have TV Mate. You have which is TV Mate, by all means, I'm not sponsored by them. I don't, no kickback or anything like that. TV Mate makes the IPTV service more fluent, makes it easy to use, sets it up with a TV guide. You can set your favorite channels, but it just makes it user friendly. There are other things that are out there, launchers that'll play the IPTV service. Some of them come with their own that kind of do the same thing, and I'll be showing those, showing everybody the different stuff that's out there. But mainly it's finding your IPTV provider. The last few years I've seen sites like Unlinked, Unlocked, stuff like that is all online stores that people have, kind of like myself, have found what they think, in their opinion, is the best apps, best movie apps, software. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with these devices, which a lot of people don't realize what these devices are capable of. And don't get me wrong, I love my Amazon Fire Sticks. I still have them, I still use them. But with the new update that's going to be coming out for the Amazon Fire Sticks, there's a lot of issues with using third-party applications, which, in other terms, third-party means jailbreaking. Jailbreaking, that's just the term that they used, that they picked off of when you unlock a device to bring in other apps. That's all that is. So side loading is what we call it, where you're bringing an app in from another source that isn't generally with or available to the devices or their operating systems. But I mean, pretty much, it's all being simplified more and more every year. But the biggest part is Amazon sold millions of these Fire Sticks. But they're getting stricter with their rules and guidelines, especially when it comes to third-party applications. Obviously, Amazon's trying to make money. It's all about money. So they're going to crack down on these third-party applications that people are using, instead of using this stuff that's already pre-programmed on that device. and I know, you know, eventually at some time that, and not that it's because it's illegal or anything, because some of this IPTV stuff isn't illegal. They're legally purchasing these streams from said Netflix, Hulu, Disney, HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, stuff like that. And some of those, you know, they offer, you know, the pay-per-view stuff, which, you know, gets a little risky. But as far as like watching TV, I mean, you can get thousands and thousands of channels with a said IPTV provider. Now, will I be listing an IPTV provider? In time I will, but as of right now I won't, because there's so many out there. And again, I'm going to experiment with more of them myself, but I have a dedicated one that I use that has treated me well in the last 9 years. So it's been pretty reliable, but having decent internet also makes a big difference. So as you guys see here, I wish I had a tripod, because this gets to be a headache. Like I said, these aren't professionally done videos. I'm holding the phone by hand. I will have my daughter helping me, which, you know, we'll be utilizing better equipment for this. This is just kind of a rough start, showing everybody kind of what it is, what it does. Here's the other thing. How many people on here are going to be watching YouTube all the time? So, most of you, your YouTube account is going to be tied to your Gmail account. So, with the Google box, you sign in with your Gmail account, Google account, and it will tie your YouTube account to your big screen here. So stuff that you watch, it will bring it right here. And then down here, once you've started using it, stuff like that, it's going to build stuff that you have used. I mean, there's so much stuff that it offers here, but it's going to utilize stuff that you watch. Say you're in the middle of a video, you got to run to the grocery store or something. It's going to put it in a spot, like right here, where you can pick right back up from where you left off. And guys, I'm going to tell you, the Google platform is pretty easy to use. I was very surprised. As if you give me a second, I'll show you. I went and purchased a Google TV.
How much are you going to drink tonight?
I've got YouTube currently playing here. Oh, Patty Mayo.
Sorry.
But let me get to the home page here so you guys can see this, because I've already got this set up, guys. So this is what essentially your setup home screen looks like. It'll go based on your viewing habits. So obviously you can see, like here it's showing your picks for today, pick up where you left off, new videos, and then down here, continue watching. Like I said, it was going to put it down here at the bottom. You can pick up from where you left off. But the cool part is, with this, you get all these apps. So as you guys can see, I have some stuff here. And that's all third-party stuff. And none of that, it's all fun and games. It's all legal. BTV, movies, TV shows, you guys, kind of like a Netflix sort of thing. We'll go ahead and launch it so you guys can kind of see. I know my TV is too big for this phone to pick up, but let it load here. Okay, so it looks like that one's having trouble today. So, but essentially what I offer will be how to use TV Mate. That's been my to-go-to, my pride and joy. That looks like that. So essentially when you sign up with TV Mate, it's not a free service. It's $11.99 for the year, and then $33.99 if you want lifetime. What that gives you is it will give you a setup of 5 devices. And you can control which device is on at one time. You will download an app on your phone called TV Mate Companion, so you'll know who's on when and where. And then say you're hooking a friend up with your TV Mate service, and you're letting them watch TV, and there's a fallout. Well, say you want to activate another TV, but you have too many devices. You can remove him or her, however you want to do it, and add your own. So you can control what devices are on your account, right? All right, so let's get into the old TV Mate here. And it's pretty quick, man. That's what I've been pretty happy with. So this is what TV Mate looks like. So obviously you've got your search bar, so you can look up TV, movies, stuff like that. You've got your movies selection, TV shows. You can DVR on certain devices as long as you've got plenty of memory. So we'll go over here. Here's your TV guide. So obviously you can see we got Gremlins. Gremlins is on. You know, good movie. To me, it's like a Christmas time tradition movie. But guys, there's so many channels. So let's go into this U.S. entertainment. So we start with A&E, and I mean, it goes through all the entertainment, so Comedy Central, the different Comedy Centrals. Also, it breaks it down to Eastern Time and Western Time. So, obviously, Central to the East Coast would be the more current for, like, say, us. And then the West would be, you know, anything central to our West. So, let's just go through the channels here. And as you can see, I mean, I'm going to scroll pretty fast because, I mean, it's so many Hallmarks and HGTV and Lifetime. And, you know, I know you guys got the ladies. They love their Lifetime, their Hallmark, the Magnolia Network. But you got MTV, you have Motor Trend TV, you have Military TV, the different MTVs, Nat Geo, the Oxygen Network, Paramount. I mean, it's just on and on and on and on and on. TBS, TNN, TLC, TNT, Travel, True TV, TV Land, USA, VH1, so on and so forth, right? Okay. Here's the cool thing. Sports, guys. This is for you guys. It breaks everything down. Bally. It plays all those. You've got all the Bally stations. You get the Ben Sports, Big Ten Network, ESPN, Fox Sports, Fight Night. I mean, all these streams are pulled from all these different networks. NFL Red Zone, NFL Network, SEC Network, Spectrum, I mean Stadium, World Fishing, WWE, yes, that's a thing. And then we'll go, you got all your locals. Now this is going to open up locals in every city, every state. So you'll be able to, if you want to watch, say you're, like for my instance, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I can go back and watch, I can go in there and watch local TV from Louisville, Kentucky on here. It's kind of nice to have. Pay-per-views. You know, UFC tonight. It's right there. Yes, but this is all included in your TV. Breaks down all your sports. You know, college, NCAA, football, basketball. We have soccer, Astro, Bally, Days In, Dirt TV, ESPN Plus, Fight TV, Flow Sport, so on and so forth. I mean, as you guys can see, yes, even for the Spanish folks. You got Telemundo. I mean, UK. I mean, you get shit all over the world. Anything that is streamable is here. Movies. This is one of my favorite things. Because you can go into, we'll say, all movies here. And it'll tell you that's how many movies I have in this library. It's tons of movies. Tons of movies. Say, TV shows. We'll go down here. TV shows. That's what it'll give you there. And I mean, you got Cobra Kai. You got, anything and everything that's on TV right now. You can go back and watch from season 1 to their last season. I mean, there's so much. You could binge watch for days. We'll go back to TV. So this is just your live TV, movies, obviously, and TV shows. I mean, all in one. But TV Mate is what makes this so uniformed. Literally, you're just loading your credentials from whatever IPTV service you purchase. You're loading it into TV Mate, and TV Mate organizes it for you. So it makes it easy. So, we'll go back to what we were watching here. But it works great. So. You only have so much time. But again, like I said, this is just, there you guys are. This is just me starting out. There might be a whole lot of rambling because I like to talk. It is what it is. But I want to make these videos and just help people get away from cable, be able to watch TV, be able to do things, and not get charged an arm and a leg. We all work hard for our money, and purchasing fights and pay-per-views and stuff like that, having the ability to catch movies. I mean, some of this stuff is right at your fingertips, free 99. So, again, like I said, I'm sure people are going to be on here like, hey, don't ruin it for all of us. But the content's out there. It's available. I'm not the only one that makes videos and does this stuff. I just want to get in and put my 2 cents in. Just because that's the kind of person I am. I've been amazed with the technology that's available, that's out there. The stuff that you can do and get away with. Like I said, I've been doing this. I haven't had cable in 10 years. I've been doing nothing but this. And it's only going to grow. As the technology progresses, as the internet progresses, as the world progresses. I mean, all this stuff is at your fingertips anymore. It's just somebody to take time to go through, show you how, and get you to the same spot where they're at. So, with that, until next time, I will have some more content. I will go through kind of download, setup, and stuff like that. Different apps, different stuff that's out there. I know some of you guys may have heard of like Kodi and stuff like that have offered TV service and stuff, ways to watch a movie and stuff like that. I do know how to use that stuff. I'm also a fan of that stuff myself. There's a lot of free content out there as well versus having to pay for like a service. Just remember what you're paying for. Sometimes that's the best route to go, because getting a good stream, a strong stream, especially if you're watching like the pay-per-view tonight, the UFC fight, you don't want no interruptions or the spinny wheel of death, whatnot. You want to watch good quality pay-per-view. That stuff's out there. Until they completely take it away from us, we're going to utilize it. So, like I said, more content to come soon. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you soon.